That's
gonna
not natural.
I'm gonna knock some barrels over.
So the tunnel entrance down at the bottom is right.
The red piece, the red
Yep,
thing, yeah,
right
that's
there.
a tunnel that does not appear to be part of the formation. And that pink is a window, and where those squares are at the corner of the room are also windows, and then there's stairs at the bottom of the floor.
So we can see into the room, but
yeah,
and there's no easy way to get down there.
or
are those stairs on the other side the way to get
stairs on
down?
the other side, or you could, jump through a window and land on these crates and shit.
So
Gotcha.
the enemies.
Keep in mind, Flint is still there with like a man like covered up.
And enemies in that room. I mean, I'm waiting for someone to tell me.
There's 4 of them. I'll let you know what I see because I'm gonna move up to the window.
And they haven't seen.
I'll
us
let
yet.
everybody know what I see.
Yeah, so there's the 2 men, the red circles, down at the bottom left.
I'm sneaking, by the way. I don't know if that matters.
Let's actually have everyone roll stealth.
I'm so bad.
Is there a way
Well,
for
stay
me
away
to...
from the window then.
Is there a way for me to quickly, like, without actually having to go through the whole combat of it, to knock this guy out?
Just roll to hit.
I'm like invisible.
Hey, that's a
Yeah,
crit.
you just
No,
bash
it's
his
not.
head, and it also hits against the ground, and he slumps under your weight.
I'll just kind of like lean him up against a wall and then meet up with the party again.
You guys stay back though. Let me sneak up. I'm being really sneaky right now.
Yeah, so you're all here. Lyric's up at the window and can see everything. He turns around and kind of like relays what he sees to everyone.
I'm staying a bit back because chainmail.
Yeah. Plin, make a stealth check this point.
Oh yeah, that's true. I have disadvantage because I'm wearing chainmail, right? Or no, that's plate, isn't it?
That's plate. That's plate. Yeah, you're standing far enough away. The 2 men working are pretty busy, making a decent amount of noise, moving stuff around. The 2 men by the tunnel just seem very stoic and just sitting there with their arms crossed. And for what you guys can tell, you are not noticed yet.
I hope not. I rolled a hard 20.
Yeah, you're definitely not. Like, you're the one that's like actually, you're actually visible looking over in this window, like looking through this opening. But you're.
Is there no window above the...
Do the windows open?
It's like it's not like a window. It's just like a big opening. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yes. They open.
They're open. They're always open.
You guys can sneak around, and I can go draw their attention, so you can all get like behind them and stuff.
I feel like I should
Dash-
go with Flynn.
Dash
and
nods
we
his
should.
approval.
I feel like we should have the 2 wizards go over to this window over here. The
Yep.
warlock and the wizard. And me
Okay.
and Flynn should go in.
Would I be able to just jump straight down through that window?
We're jumping onto barrels.
Yeah.
There's barrels
Okay.
You're
stacked
jumping
up
onto,
right
you're jumping onto like stacked crates and barrels.
And Lariak will
Dash is
still
like-
be stealth, so I'm just gonna kind of like as soon as everyone's in position and like gives a little motion, I'm just gonna kind of like run through that window and do like land onto the barrels.
I vote we go for the guys on the left first, the ones stacking, because they'll be distracted. Flynn's still moving quietly, correct? Even though he's only rolled a 9.
Yes,
Sort of.
I'm still in
So,
stealth. It's just
who's-
bad stealth.
Yeah. Who's doing what first? Also, your imp is gonna be right there.
Are we about to fight him?
Let's roll initiative.
Ooh, let's go!
Don't make me roll initiative.
I always forget what is initiative.
Just your dex.
Dex?
Just your dex.
Unless you're a bard, and then you get a +1 as soon as you hit level 3.
Initiative.
True.
Boom.
What started all that? The 13 from
That was really bad.
Roswell. All right.
You're
So
back.
we have Kievak, Roswell. Dun 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 dun. Mhm. They go. This is my favorite part. Is just doing like putting things in order. Yay!
This is up there with shopping.
Right? Just
As
like
the best things that happen in D&D.
Yes.
Whatever. I actually like the shopping part. You guys are just.
Well, no, it's fun for the players. It's just not fun for the DM or like anyone watching or anything. Because like we get to come up.
Yeah,
with
I just
all
feel
that
like
stuff.
I feel like a bum just being here and being like, and I'm writing down this person's name in order. All right. So top of the round, Kievek. If you want to go or hold your turn.
I will go and I will create a fog cloud. Right, I have to hold it down right here.
Ooh, good idea.
And it's a 20-foot fog cloud.
So. Oh wait, I gotta. Yep. So.
If you want a 20-foot radius, so it's like
20.
80-foot diameter.
You can put the
I
fog
know,
of war there if you wanted to.
I have to like hide the whole area and then redo it. I think though.
Pretty sure you can click the eye and
So
then fucking drag, but I don't know.
This.
Is that the radius? Oh, I made that circle. Now I can't move it. So just imagine that circle's a little bigger than it is, and up a little bit. It's like not letting me click things and move them. It's really frustrating.
How big is that?
It's pretty close.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Yeah. So those guys will be blinded. They won't be able to.
Like a little more
see
that
things.
way, yeah. Just assume they're.
And we've just been having your familiars go on your turn instead of having them do separate. So what do you want your owl to do?
I want my owl to give Luke help.
All right. And Roswell, is your turn. Unless Kivak, do you want to move down from that window or stay up there?
I want to stay at the window for right now.
All right. Roswell.
Is there really any easy way for them to get down out of that window without coming over to ours?
No, that one's like a straight drop. There's not really anything to jump on.
I'm okay with
That's
fall.
what I was kind of hoping for, because
How
then
far
the
is
other
it?
guys can't. The other guys can't get to them either. That's what I was kind of thinking.
So Roswell.
How far is it down?
Also, right. Sorry, I
It's
forgot
about
this, right after
it's
the
about
loading.
like 15, 20 feet.
I can make that easy. I'm gonna jump.
All right, roll
You can
athletics.
jump-
Roll athletics.
Why?
It's jumping out of a second-story window.
No, not really.
It's taller than a second story. It's a low DC.
Yeah,
but
second
just-
story's only like
10 feet high.
yeah.
This is like
well,
15.
yeah.
I mean, if I were to I'm gonna dangle down on the side, so that way I'm holding it up, and then I'm gonna drop the last 6 feet or something.
All right, so yeah, so you can successfully drop
I'll
down.
go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. You definitely do this. Everyone, the two there are starting to notice. They see this cloud, look over there, and then here you'd hit the floor. So they're now aware of you.
I'm ready to mess some mofos up. I'm sorry, everybody.
That's okay. Friend.
Just ruin the element of surprise.
Are you gonna do anything? You're just gonna
Oh, I mean,
you're just gonna move down?
yeah. I can move out a little bit, can't I?
You still have some movement.
So can I see these guys? Because the fog is there.
You
The
can
far
see
guys?
the other two.
See the two.
The
close
fog
ones,
is the
right?
other two guys.
Oh, these are enemies, aren't they?
Yeah, those are.
I'm gonna attack this one. I'm a Eldritch Blast him.
Alright, you go for it.
You have.
Why couldn't you have done that
Advantage
from
on
the
it?
window?
He was
Because-
thinking the other guys were the enemies we're fighting.
I'm also okay with fighting these guys because I can get up in their face and intimidate them with my scary looks.
All right, fair enough.
So here's my ranged spell attack. Okay.
That hits.
Okay. Let's see.
You have advantage. It makes you make anything.
Do I have
Okay.
advantage? Okay, I'll roll again in case
Get a crit.
That's a crit.
almost
isn't it?
crits at 8. Nah, it's an 18.
It has a green box around it if it's a crit or like a max
Yeah.
roll. So you hit him for 7 force damage. What does your imp do?
I'm gonna bring him in here, and he can't attack yet, but he's gonna kind of be. I'm gonna have him in this fog area to mess with the guys when they come to investigate.
You're gonna send him over to the fog?
Yeah, yeah, and have him like mess around with these guys while they're like trying to find their way around the fog, like getting fighting each other. Like, hey man, your mom's still fat, right?
All right. That happens. All right, so now initiative are the two guys standing guard at the tunnel. They can't really. They see nothing. They just this fog all of a sudden appeared. They look at each other, start muttering words, and are gonna start heading to the fog. This guy is gonna try to head out this way, and actually trips on this table.
Did he roll a 1?
10 out of 10.
Yeah. So he tried to get out and just like comes running, just falls prone right there, like just trips all the way over this table.
Do I see this?
The other one though, yeah, you guys are at the like you guys can
Yes.
see this happening. The other one though rolled well enough, and he basically just comes charging out this other way, not in the direction of the inn, and gets out of the fog. But that is his turn. Next up is Flynn.
Okay. Okay. So, here's my plan. Alright, cool. I can get to, well, yeah, I can get to him. So, I want to jump down this window and run at this guy who's prone. And as I'm going, like as I'm dropping down from one of the barrels, I want to pick one of it up and smash it on him. Are they liftable or are they huge?
I mean, it's like
Because I mean, if they're too big, that's fine. I'll hit him with something else. But
no. Roll an athletics check or strength check, just a straight strength check.
so no proficiency.
No proficiency.
Okay, then take 2 off of that. Oh, max crit roll.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, see this? You come running down, get to the bottom, turn around, grab this barrel, and now you're ready to smash it over his head.
Okay.
And since you now have the Tavern Brawler's feet,
Ooh, look at him.
yeah,
Off weapons.
let's see. I want to treat.
Basically, is it strength or? I mean, I can't imagine a barrel is a finesse weapon.
No, it's not a finesse. I'm just gonna figure out.
11 to hit. With advantage because he's prone.
With advantage to roll again.
12 to hit.
Better.
You come swinging down the barrel, and he rolls onto the table for a second, and it smashes and just kind of like the contents empty out. So now he's just kind of like halfway under
What
the table.
are the contents?
That one was just food stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for adding in that one.
If we eat
Larry
the food,
Act.
does it restore health?
Oh yeah.
No.
The one that's laying on the ground, I'm gonna shoot an ice shard at him.
Okay.
Sorry,
Roll
Flynn.
to-
Ice knife,
you'll
sorry.
have disadvantage because it's a ranged attack and he is prone.
I'll have disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. So I haven't moved yet, so I'm gonna move over here.
Yeah. So he'll be standing on some crates.
Yeah, up at the top, shooting down. So do I get any advantage for ranged attacks from height? I don't know if that's a thing or not.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot at this guy.
I mean, you're like out of there. So. Which one? All right, he's on sort of hit. Go ahead and roll. It's a hit.
Oh, I gotta fix it. It's no, it's still +4.
That misses and hits at his feet. But is there a check on the exploding damage?
Dex. It's dex.
Dex,
Dex?
yeah.
What's your DC?
Should be 13.
Doesn't matter. They
Hits-
both fail. They
Okay.
both fail.
So they both took 4 damage.
They both took 4 cold damage. All right. It is now our friend Dash's turn.
Does he take the dash action?
No.
Oh.
He.
Dash even that. He ran all the way around to the staircase?
Yeah, he like while you guys were still talking, he just kind of stealthily went. Whoop. So he's still actually stealth, and he's gonna come down these, peek around, see the guy there, and just come at him with his dagger, and definitely hits. For bum, 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 bum. For 5 damage plus a sneak attack because he'd been stealthy the whole time. For a total of 12 damage on that guy down the stairs. He rolled bad.
Lame-o.
And now it is the thugs' turns, who, seeing really this guy standing up on these crates that just threw some ice at him, but they also see this guy, this half-elf, who's just looks quirky as hell, and they're going to charge at him and surround him.
I'm waving my arms to freak him out and stuff too.
Yeah. They're
Reaction.
both,
Oh, gotcha.
Actually,
both gonna...
this is a legitimate intimidation opportunity.
If you
Hey,
just
with
wouldn't
your-
have jumped out of the window.
just, so the first guy swings for a 21
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that hits me.
for only 4 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Hey, before the
get
next
on
guy
my
hits-
level.
I need to read, see if I can do this on someone else. Can I shield someone else?
I'm not sure. Look it up. The second
Looking at
guy.
Oh.
Don't say it. I'm stalling. Stalling.
So you think
Alright, never mind, that's just me.
I'm stalling.
And you take another 5 bludgeoning damage as well.
Anyone catch the SpongeBob movie reference?
These guys just come. They charge at you, surround you. The owl's not much help here, and they just come smashing down with their maces. You try to get out of the way. One smacks your forearm, leaving a nice bruise, and the other one comes through and hits you in your thigh. And that is their turn. And we're back to the top of the round. Kievac, you're up.
Alright, let me read another thing. Names.
Doing lots
So
of
many
reading.
spells.
So
So
Roswell,
many
you're up.
spells.
Yeah, Roswell, you can go right now if you want.
Cool.
Never mind.
So I'm going to use my speak action to
I'm gonna use
communicate
radio
with them,
frost.
and I'm gonna be all like, the harder you hit him, the more powerful he gets. Didn't you ever listen to your mother? Don't
Roll
hit
this-
strangers.
Roll deception with. I'll give you advantage on. No, first roll.
Can I try to intimidate them?
Yeah, I'd say this could be intimidation. Roll just a straight intimidation.
Yes, let's go. They're gonna be so freaked out.
Yes.
17 to intimidate.
Well, one rolled a natural 20, and the other is actually kind of freaked out.
Yes.
So one of them just takes a step back confused, not really sure what's going on, but the other is still like in your face.
Attack of opportunity or not?
I mean, that's more if they move on your turn, or like on their turn and not yours. This guy's just
Oh,
like he's getting.
that's fair.
That's a
Okay.
frightened thing. I don't think you
Yeah. Well,
do.
I mean, he could have his action to attack that guy still, but it's not really like.
Whatever.
Sounds like Nick just doesn't like me, huh, guys?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Fuck you.
It's whatever.
I mean, you have one of them like dropping his weapon and backing away, like confused.
Yeah. I know. Okay. Ooh. Oh, so you don't think I'm scary? Well, maybe you'll think I'm funny, and then I'm gonna cast Tasha's hideous laughter on him.
What's your DC?
Wisdom saving throw against a DC of 15.
He fails.
Yes.
So what happens? He drops prone.
Yes, he drops prone and perceives everything as hilariously funny.
All right. So
At the end of
he's
each of
now
his
prone.
turns, he has
He rolls
to make
again.
a saving throw. But yeah, he's prone and can't do anything. And then I'm just gonna kind of like try to freak him out more. And like when he's prone on the ground, I'm gonna walk him. I'm gonna like lick the side of his face.
So he's sitting there like you start licking him, and he's stop. Just going crazy.
Does Dash see this?
He's like locked in combat with this other. Kievac, let's go back to your turn.
I'm gonna.
It's just dropped his weapon. This guy rolling on the floor laughing. And at the far end of the room, you see Flynn like over this guy that's under a table, and one guy with dash.
I'm gonna Ray of Frost, the guy that backed away. And I'm not gonna fall down because I'm just not. I'm not athletic,
Hold the hit.
even though I am.
Did the table break above this guy?
No,
Just the
you just
barrel?
like tripped.
Hey.
Like he fell over, and then like you just came down the side, and he like dodged under the table.
Did the barrel break?
Yeah, the barrel broke up. Now Fruit's on the floor.
That was a full 8 to damage. Yeah, that's
That
not gonna happen.
Misses.
Yeah. Free. Wait, what? Same.
So,
And nope.
anything else?
Everything needs concentration, and I like my fog cloud where it is.
Right.
So
So the
I
guy
think I'm
sitting
okay.
guy sitting next to Plin is going to is moving to get up, and he's going to recklessly attack at Plin.
So he's no longer under the table?
No, he dodged under the table, and now he's using his movement to get back up, and now he's
Okay.
standing over you with his great axe. 16.
No.
So he just gives this big deep breath, comes down with his great axe, recklessly attacking you, and comes right over your head as you duck. You have advantage on melee attacks against him.
Yes. Yes.
Another one engaged with dash is going to do the same thing, recklessly attacking at him, and also misses. I'm rolling really bad.
The one that's engaged with dash, how much damage has been done to him? Is he like actually hurt or not really? I
It's
can't
just
remember how much.
he doesn't look.
I just didn't know how much dash.
He's
did
not
to him.
he's not sweating the damage, really. Yet.
Okay.
He looks.
And
He's like,
Is he medium sized? So he's a humanoid.
yeah, they're all humanoids.
Okay.
They're all actually humans if you take a close look. So now it is Plin's turn.
Okay. So I want to first throw or swing with my left hand with my club.
Okay. So roll for that.
Ooh, no. That's a natural 1.
Yeah. So you come down with your left hand, or like up, I guess now, since he's standing, and you come up with the club. Roll a straight d20.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're
right
pinned.
in the middle.
You come swinging up right after he swung at you with his great axe, and you swing right where his great axe is, and your pin gets lodged into the great axe.
Okay, I'll just let it go and then come in with a punch.
All right,
My other
with
hand.
your knuckles.
Yep.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay.
Oh, it already does
And
damage.
I will also use a disarming strike on this
All right.
for that much extra damage, and he needs to make a check against my what is the DC? 8 plus 13 DC.
Yeah, you come in, you smack him. You actually hit right above his wrist on his forearm, and with that, he drops the great axe.
Cool. With my club along with him,
So-
presumably, right?
Yes, so your club is
Okay.
still lodged in, and it drops to the ground. It is now Lariak's turn.
I am going to transmorph or whatever, shapeshift,
Yep.
into a giant toad. You guys will like this.
Oh God. Okay, and do what?
I'm going to run towards the one over here.
You mean
So I'm
hop.
going to get right.
You are going to hop towards the one.
Yeah, whatever. I'm going to. move.
As a great toad, you only have 20 movement speed.
And then I have 20 leap.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, I know. So this is 20.
All right, I'll
And
get
then-
that.
I'm going to leap onto this guy.
Onto? Like, on top
Well,
of him?
leap to like next to him.
Oh, man.
And then melee distance. I don't think I can leap onto him, can I?
you can
Nick,
do
is that
whatever
an
you
option?
want.
I want to
Yep.
leap onto him then, because my badass is gonna leap on him.
Roll. We'll say you're a very acrobatic toad. Roll acrobatics with the toads.
He does
So-
have a dexterity +1.
Yeah, so roll acrobatics.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, so you can land on top of him, I'd say.
Okay, and I'm assuming I knock him down? I mean, I'm a huge giant toad. Doesn't tell me how fat I am, but...
Kick him.
Say how big you
Kick him as you go.
are. What are you trying to do? Let's
I'm trying to bite him.
Bite him?
Yeah.
We'll say if the bite's successful with it, then you can forego half the damage to knock him down.
Oh, I'm not worried about that because I grapple with him if I'm... He's grappled if I succeed with the bite.
Alright, so just roll for your bite.
20 plus 4. Ouch. 11.
Yeah, so you come down on top of him, and right as you're about to bite, you kind of bite into his armor, but then slide off to the side.
That sucks. I wanted to eat him.
Yeah. Sorry.
That would have been cool.
That is your turn. So now Dash is going to go, and he's going to drop his dagger and pull out his rapier and try to attack this guy, and lunges and just misses completely.
Oh.
This young little kid trying to fight with you guys, only 14, he's just lunges
He's
and misses.
14? Is he cute?
He's pretty cute. He has some gorgeous brown curly locks. All right, so now it is the two red guys' turns. So this one has started to back up, but then this ray of frost had come at him, and now he's like re-engaged and like wanting to fight. So he's gonna pick back up his mace and battling through his emotions. That's gonna be his whole turn, and the other one is going to like he's like very confused. Like he started to back up, dropped his mace, then like someone attacks him. And he's just like he's just trying to figure out if you guys who you are and what's going on. So he's just very confused. You will have that. And the other one, what was your DC again? 13, 15?
15.
Yeah, he is still laughing his ass off about you licking him.
Damn straight he is.
He is loving getting licked.
I would do.
Loving it.
For back to the top of round, Kievek.
Alright, so I'm gonna do.
Please tell me you're not going to jump out of the window.
I'm not gonna jump out. I can't. I can't do it.
It
He'd
makes
break
more
the
sense
floor.
because I was just like, the whole purpose of you going over there was to shoot down from the window.
Yeah, I'm not a shooter. I just realized this. I'm a tank.
It's hard
Like-
to lick people from afar, though.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
true. Lick is a melee intimidation tactic.
Is there
Yes.
is there a ranged lick attack anywhere?
No.
I could like.
Maybe the toad,
the
I
toad-
could do it 5
toad
feet.
could- from
5
10
feet.
feet. We'll say that the toad from 10 feet away can lick to intimidate. Not sure what you're intimidating. You're just kind of licking, but
Alright. I'm
Right,
just gonna
Kievek.
use Mage Hand. I'm done.
what are you using Mage Hand for, huh?
I'm using. I'm
There's not-
using Mage Hand to just tickle the guy that's laughing.
We'll say
Honestly, this
That-
is my favorite game.
he has disadvantage on his next saving throw.
Does Mage Hand take an entire action? Yeah, it takes an entire action. Alright, that's
It's an
good. I
action?
have a Mage Hand.
All right, so that's tickling.
And
Roswell,
then Luke
your
has
turn.
advantage on whatever
Okay,
he does.
I don't
attack.
want to hurt this guy because he's still prone, and that would give him another chance to do his effect. So I'm gonna hurt this guy.
Do what? Eldritch?
I'm gonna. Yeah, probably Eldritch. I mean, I don't feel the need to expend anything of actual value on these scrubs.
You have advantage.
Okay,
Did you get
10
the thing that makes your Eldritch Blast do like way more damage?
I did.
I love it.
So that's a 10 without advantage. With advantage, a 23.
Yep, that hits. Roll damage.
Thank you, Carlos.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this guy, you just come in and you just smack his knee with this hit, and he starts to stumble backwards. Just now, as the person who had intimidated him first attacking him, he's now his mind clears and he has his vengeance against you, but he is looking very hurt.
I'm gonna keep waving my arms too. Don't worry.
Whoa!
I'm making like weird sounds and stuff too.
Yeah. All right. So now it is the guys with the great axe's turn. The one that dropped it, Flint, he's gonna look at you, grit his teeth, and he's gonna swing with his hands to hit you recklessly.
So reckless.
First one is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
That does.
Is he proficient with unarmed strikes? Everyone is.
Everyone is.
But he does get 1 plus his strength mod and damage.
Yeah, so 4 damage.
Okay.
And then with his bonus action and movement, he's going to pick up his great axe and jump up on top of the table after kind of punching you, trying to get himself a window of opportunity to grab his great axe. And he's going to jump up on the table, still within reach. And the other one, seeing this giant toad leap at him, is going to do a spinning reckless attack with his great axe at the giant toad.
He's gonna hit.
18.
11, so yeah.
That hits for... Guys, it's a D12. Where the frick is my D12? Hold on, guys. I have to grab a D12.
You can also use the...
I'm going to grab one.
Do I have a D12?
Look, I grabbed one. For 11 damage. So you take 11 damage out of your giant toad form. And
11?
it's now... Yeah, 11. Flynn, your turn.
Okay.
So, quick question, just to pause you. It says the hit points are 39, but it's 6d10 plus 6.
We'll
I mean, I can roll
whenever you
6.
reshape, we'll just say it's always whatever it says, just to make it quicker.
Okay.
So I want to go and get under the table at like this point, like the opposite point of him, and like lift the table up and try to throw it so that it like lands on top. Try to like flip it so that it pivots along that side and like crushes him beneath it.
All right, roll an athletics check.
Okay.
So you, with that, you dash under the table, push up. The table starts to tilt a little bit, and he slides off of it, but lands on his feet.
Okay.
But you are now, but like under the table, you're like out of the way where he can hit you with his great axe.
Now can I throw the table at him? Or like, you know, lift it up and like run towards him with it? Or is it just too big for this?
I'd say after already doing one athletics check, I'd say no.
No, I mean, can I?
I've already
Like, I can use action surge to get another action.
Okay, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah. That's sorry, I meant to say that. I just forgot. So what would
I
that
turned
be?
on my light, Carlos.
Would that be a improv hit?
Roll one more athletics check first. Or no,
That's a crit.
Yeah. So you have.
Can I just roll damage now?
Yeah, you roll damage.
Okay, what would it be?
You start to lift, get a good thing. He just falls off, and then you're just gonna throw it at it. Let's go 1d10 plus your strength. 6, and with that you like heave this table up and then get it, and it's going to knock him back against there, and he is going to fall back and be there. The table's going to be there.
Have I used my movement yet?
Half of it.
Okay, am I close enough to...
He's a fuck.
No. I'm not close
Someone's
enough.
messaging me. I can't see the message.
I want to get up on that table with the rest of my movement. Or is it flipped?
Okay.
Is it like upside down or is
It's
it right
flipped.
side up?
It's flipped, but you can like still like you can stand on one of the
Walk over
supports,
Yeah.
flipped over, like you could on it.
Can I use my bonus action to break off one of the legs, or is that a full action?
Since you're a tavern brawler, I'll say it's a bonus action.
Cool. Do I have to roll anything?
No.
Okay, cool.
You just manhandle this table. It's kind of splintered and broken in some spots, so you easily rip off a piece, and the damage will be the same as your clubs.
Cool.
All right, Lariak.
I'm going to attack him. I'm going to bite him again.
Alrighty. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, let me look up the damage real quick. It is 1d10 plus 2 piercing damage plus 5. Wait, I'm not sure what this means. It says.
Roll the actual dice for those. So it's 1d10 plus 2 piercing damage plus
Oh, gotcha.
1d10 poison damage.
Gotcha.
And there is a potential grapple. Which He is definitely grappled.
He's 10.
So there's
2 poison damage, 4 piercing damage.
plus
And he is grappled.
plus 2 for the piercing, so that's 8 damage.
Oh, yeah.
against grapple.
But he's also restrained.
Yeah, grappled and restrained. So on his turn, he'll just try to break out of that. Dash's turn.
I assume Dash knows to just leave him alone when he's like this, right?
Nope.
Oh dear word.
Dash is a naive. Dash is a naive.
I have my tongue wrapped around him, and I have a huge mouth. Like,
I mean, it's not gonna like if he stabs at him, he like rolls a 1, he's gonna hit.
I know, but
Like,
I'm gonna eat
he's
him. And
not
he's gonna
gonna
die
hit
anyways.
Oh, there's
So
a
he's
swallow ability as a great toad. That's so cool.
Yeah, just swallow. If he grapples and then does it again.
That's awesome.
So Dash is gonna lunge at this guy again with his rapier. Avoiding your tongue, he's gonna come at, and the guy moves his neck a little bit, and it just cuts into the side right between his shoulder and his neck.
Ooh.
For that it. There we go. It kept like landing awkwardly. I gotta grab that page.
Roswell, how's your health looking?
For 10
It's-
damage.
Not bad. My health currently is at 17.
It's higher than me.
What's another
How's
8?
this guy? How's this guy looking, Nick?
He's starting to get desperate. He's looking a little rough.
Looks yummy to me.
It's now the other guy's turn. Guy trying to get off of being laughing with disadvantage, and he's going to fail because of disadvantage, because of the mage hand tickle. And the other one, now being attacked, is redetermined to come back at Roswell and attack. So he's going to come up and swing with his mace with a natural 2. So that's going to miss.
Yeah, flailing arms works.
He doesn't know where your form is, and he's just swinging wildly. Kievak, you up.
I'm gonna save my spells, and I'm gonna do Ray of Frost again.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna use Mage Hand to keep on tickling because it works way too well.
Yes, let's go.
So
So
Mage Hand's an action to cast and then bonus action to like keep it doing something?
I think it just does stuff. Let me check.
Or does it just do stuff? If you want to double check.
Mage Hand, you can
think you have to
use
use
your action. Never mind, it just doesn't do anything.
Alright.
Because I
So-
want to actually attack.
Alright, so 16 hits.
And then
Roll damage.
it's just flat D8, right? Or do I add the +5? I forget things. Ray is this way.
Know your spells, guys, because I don't want to know everyone's spells. With 3 casters.
Yeah, just 1d8, so that's good. That's it.
Right?
Still by 10 feet. 2 damage. I did it.
Yeah, so both of them are looking pretty rough. One on the ground just laughing his ass off, and the other now getting blasted by this ray of frost from up in the window. He looks up at you, glares at you, then looks back down to Roswell, his target. Roswell, you're now up.
Okay, so one of them is still laughing.
Yep.
And one of them is partially injured, no longer laughing.
Yes.
Never
Well, no
mind.
longer intimidated.
No longer intimidated. Okay.
Yes. You attacked him. You intimidated him to like drop his arms, but then you attacked him again. So now he's renewed in his.
How injured does he look?
He's got a little bit of a limp. He's bruised up, but got a little bit of life left. Yep.
Okay, I don't like how he's looking at me. I'm going to do a silent image,
Okay.
which is just an image that's silent. It's a first level spell, but I can cast as a cantrip. And I'm going to do a big image of a giant tongue, but the tongue's got like legs, so it's like dancing.
All right.
And then I'm gonna try to use that to intimidate him.
I like
Roll
it.
intimidation.
I like it.
He succeeds.
Excuse me.
Does he at least give
Well-
a chuckle at the sight? I mean.
No. He
Oh.
saw Roswell lick his friend, and now he sees a giant tongue, and he knows you're the source of this tongue, and now he's just really angry at you. He's just like, and he says to you, "Stop messing with my friend."
So he's not turned on by Roswell licking him.
No.
Okay, just surprised. That's all.
Ooh.
Is that an action or bonus?
The spell is an action, so I use my action to fail.
All right. Sorry.
Too real.
You
Too
rolled-
real.
You rolled really good.
It's okay. I understand.
All right. It is now the Great Axe guy's turn. The one with Plin is going to stand up from his prone position, and let's see. He is going to ignore Plin. He sees his friend being grappled by this giant toad, and he's going to run up and attack the toad.
It's all right.
Recklessly.
Does the imp get an attack of opportunity?
He just sent the imp to like distract in the fog, and he's not skirting around the edge of the fog, so he's not really like.
Okay.
You can't even see out of it.
I just thought I'd ask.
Fine.
I just thought.
Gone in there to distract, which is why the guy also struggled to get over the table with disadvantage. So he's gonna come up. It was an 18 to hit, which I think hits for 10 damage on your giant toad form.
So I'm at 18.
Okay. And does that do anything to your grapple?
Not as far as I know.
I don't think so. So Plin, your turn.
Okay.
You can kind of see, you're at, like through the edge of the fog. You can kind of see what's going on. You just saw him take off in that direction, but you're not sure what's going on the opposite side.
I don't have LOS across that.
No, the fog is like this fog still obscures that. Like you just saw him take off in that direction.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll run in that direction.
And you do so. Yeah, you make it with your short, stubby legs.
And I will, from behind him, I'll first swing with my left hand,
Which is
a 10 to hit. That's
Misses.
the table leg.
Yep, that misses. So then go in with your other one.
17 to hit,
That hits.
which also gives me the bonus action of grappling because of Tavern Brawler.
Jesus Christ.
Which I rolled a 9 for, and he has to roll something to break out, or to not take it, right? I forgot.
Yeah, it's just contested. I'm just doing contested, and
Yeah.
he rolled a total 10, so he's not grappled.
Okay. But he did take 4 damage.
Yep. Dun, 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 dun.
And that is my turn.
All right. Oh, the other one that was restrained is going to make a. He has disadvantage on attacks.
Well, then
with
that doesn't
restraint.
count. That roll doesn't count then.
Doesn't. We'll say it doesn't. So he is going to try to break the grapple. But he has that, so 10.
Does it
He
go
fails.
against my strength? Okay.
Yeah, he rolled like a 4 total with disadvantage because of the restraint. So now Larry, your turn.
So do I get a roll of advantage since he used grappled?
He's not
Oh
grappled.
my goodness. Guys.
Or
The-
He is-
no,
No, the other one is
grapple, all grapple does is makes his movement 0.
Okay, but he's also restrained.
Yeah, so
So-
attack rolls have advantage.
Okay.
So roll 2. Are you going to try to swallow him?
Do it.
Yep.
Yee.
So swallow. So you have your tongue wrapped around him, and you start to pick him up and just slide him down your gullet.
And I'm assuming I
Oh.
get the bite damage too, because it pretty much says makes 1 bite attack against a medium or smaller target that is grappled. So I get the bite damage too, right?
Yeah. So right now you just do the bite damage, and then for each turn he's in there, he takes damage. Acid damage at the start of your turn.
So 11 damage and 6 damage.
Yeah. So you like as he's going in, he takes his last breath, but then takes another one, and he is just barely holding on. Like he just gets one last breath in before he falls down into your stomach. And Dash, seeing this,
Oh, I guess move him into me. He's in my tummy.
dashing this is going to turn to the one that Plin is attacking, come up to attack him. That hits with his rapier, which does 7 damage plus sneak attack. 4, total of 12 because he rolled bad, and I've been rolling bad this whole time. So the one that Plin is fighting, he still has a lot of fighting left in him. It's just he's starting to take small wounds everywhere, a bit bruised up from knocking over the table, but he's still looking fairly intent on murder. So now it is our lovely other guy's turn, so trying to break out of laughing, and does. He breaks it.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, he rolled a 16. Is that his whole turn to break out?
I think it's at the end of his turn he makes the action. He makes the check at the end of each turn.
Okay, so now he is... I think that's right. So now he is done, and the other guy's going to make an attack against you. A 18. I think so. But he rolled a 1 on his damage, so 3 bludgeoning damage from his mace. You're waving your arms about, and he just nails one of your forearms, the same one that was hit before. So now you're starting to get a nice big bruised wrist. And Kievak, your turn.
I'm going to run and jump out of this window and try to land on that guy.
Roll athletics.
Yay!
Very ambitious.
I'm ambitious.
Ambitious or envicious?
Oh.
Definitely not
Please
that
don't.
one.
14 to jump and land.
Jump
and crush.
Yeah.
Maybe crush him with my weight.
With that, your jump comes, and with a 14, you just barely get to where he's standing. You land on your feet, and he's just knocked back.
Okay.
So now you're standing there. You still have your action and bonus action.
I'm going to suggest that he hits his friend from now on. Because his friend has obviously been
Sleeping with his wife.
no, it's just like his friend is like controlled by Luke now, or Roswell now, but he doesn't know who Roswell's name. Controlled by this monster.
How do you phrase this? Like, what do you say to him?
Hey man, your friend here is most likely possessed. You need to knock him out of it with your... What weapon does he have?
Mace.
He has a mace.
With your mace.
Right,
And then he has to roll a wisdom save out of it. Hopefully they're not wise. Because that would suck.
What is your DC?
14.
All right, you'll see what happens on his next turn.
Oh shit.
Keeping it low key. I like it.
Oswald, this guy
Okay.
stopped laughing. Another one was just suggested to attack his ally, his friend.
Okay,
What
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna talk to the guy who's no longer laughing. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna level with you here. I'm not really a comedian,
I'm gonna level with you.
but what I am is blessed with the fortune of 1,000 greater beings. I'm just gonna attack. There's no intimidation that failed last time, and it really bummed me out.
He is still prone, so you have advantage. Oh, what are you attacking? Are you attacking with your club?
Probably Eldritch Blast.
Oh, Eldritch Blast. All right, you. He is prone, but you're within 5 feet, so you'll have advantage.
Okay. But I'm just right at his face.
Yeah.
He's not laughing anymore. Just right there. The old honker.
Yep.
The old sniffer.
All right, roll damage. That definitely hits.
I'll take it.
You smack him right in his nose, and his
Yeah.
face, his skull caves in, and his head rolls back. You can't even see
no.
his eyes. It's just
Oh,
his head is gone. Like, it's just completely caved in, and he is dead.
Tarantino blood splatters everywhere.
All right, it is our great X-wielding guys.
Suggestion
The
was
one
useless.
is in your
I'm
stomach.
sorry.
The other one, seeing that he is surrounded, is going to try to run back to the fog to get to the tunnel.
3 opportunity attacks.
So we'll say Variac just swallow the guy, and so he can't really bite, but someone else is already in there. Like that's part of
That
the
I can
flow.
still bite. I just can't swallow another person.
Oh yeah, you do swallow. Okay. So 3 opportunity. So each of you roll an opportunity attack, or dash. You both and dash.
How does an opportunity attack? Can it be anything? Or does it have to be like a melee?
Unless you have like a specific reaction, I would say melee.
I don't even know what I would roll for melee.
You don't
Wait,
have.
I've got
It's not you.
Yeah,
You're not
it's
doing it.
Me, Lariac, and Dash.
Variac, Flynn, and Dash.
Oh. Oh, duh. That's not where I am.
Well, Dash hit him for a total of 5 damage. Jeff misses. Variac misses with his sword.
Lame.
Or with his bite, sorry. Flynn?
Yeah, I dealt 20. For,
Oh, you
or
did
I-
20. That hits for
Okay.
5 damage. So he takes a total of 9 damage on that.
I will also, at the same time, no, I won't. I'm not going to use that. Never mind.
Right. So he's going to attempt to run through this fog with a table in his way and an imp distracting him.
Oh, the fog goes away because they changed concentration. I forgot to tell you that.
What is? Oh, so it's suggesting concentration.
It's a concentration. So since I stopped concentrating, it should
Oh.
go.
So he's going to.
But that was
run-
still this round, right?
Does it stay for the whole round?
When did you drop it?
He dropped it at the top of this round.
Okay.
Right then, yeah, at the top of the round.
So it immediately starts to disperse. He jumps up on the table. The imp gets an opportunity attack.
Yes.
Can I also shout
Jesus
out,
Christ.
remember what happened last time you got on a table?
Yes, he does. It hits the back of his mind.
So it's a +5 to hit, and then a 1d4 +3.
So roll the hit. That hits.
Okay. And then he's gonna make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
He succeeds. The 14.
Okay. Yeah. And then so he has to take half of 3d6.
Oh Jesus.
This imp's OP, man. So 5.
5 more. So he lashes out as he's jumping up, gets him in the leg. He still continues to run, still looks to be pretty able-bodied, and he gets to about there. And then now it is Plint's turn.
What is that red thing?
That was the fog. Or the red, like, it's
Yeah.
the entrance to the tunnel that leads into darkness.
Okay. Into darkness. I will run to here.
Yeah, so you're...
Yeah. And hit him with the left.
Alright, roll. That hits.
Hit him with
For
the
3
right.
damage. So you come in, you smack him with his table leg, and that also hits for you rolled 2 1s on your damage. That
Yeah.
sucks.
And then I will also grapple with
Yep.
my bonus action.
He succeeds.
Really? Damn.
Yep.
And
He's
I'm
not
gonna-
stopped. He's looking very rough, but now he's just desperate to get down this tunnel or try to get away.
I'm gonna bite him.
Whose turn? It's Lariac, your turn. So at the
Moved
beginning
up
of
to
your
him.
turn,
Oh, yeah.
turn, the guy in your stomach, 3d6?
Yep. He takes 12 damage.
And with that, you felt a little bit of screaming in your stomach, and it
He
stops.
dies.
you digest.
Aw.
All right,
And
so
then
roll.
I'm going to
inside
move
of-
over.
Yep.
What? An attack.
We're going to.
Yeah, miss. Terribly.
There was this unsettled. Like, you're not used to this feeling of having a dead person in your stomach in this giant toad form, and with that unsettledness, you're kind of
That's the point.
queasy and just try to bite out this guy and just totally miss.
I'm the worst.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. see, this guy is dead. Dash in a rogue move is going to run and just try to jump this whole table and succeed. 'Cause he is really acrobatic. Jumps over the table, runs up, and is going to stab this guy with his rapier.
He's a rogue. He gets sneak attack, right? Because he has an ally within 5.
He does, and he just barely hits. So we roll. That's 8 damage plus his 3d6. And with that, Dash comes running up, jumps over this table, lands, takes one more step, jumps up in the air, lifts his rapier up into the air, and stabs straight through the back of the man's neck.
More Tarantino blood splattering everywhere.
It splatters all over the ground in front of him. He slumps to his knees and falls forward, and there's the clang of the rapier still sticking into his neck as it hits the ground.
I want to be like,
he is now
damn, kid.
Okay. So now our 2 other guys are up.
One's dead.
One dead, and the other one had just been suggested to attack his friend. Sees him his face get pummeled, and he goes, that demon better not still be in there. And he comes up and starts smacking at this body.
Hey man, don't beat a dead bandit.
Started just smacking at this lifeless corpse. And then at the end of it, started just standing over him, blood remained just splattered all over his body. And he's just panting.
I'm just imagining that, like.
Yeah, this guy's face already kidding. He starts just smacking his face, and blood's going everywhere. Roswell, you were just splattered in gore and blood.
Oh, good.
Kiavek, your turn.
I'm just.
He's not. This guy does not look good. Yeah, this guy does not look good, and he's just smacking this guy's face. All right, roll athletics.
All right. There you go.
Don't think a 3 beats. I think a 3 beats a 19. So nope.
All right, that's it. I'm done. I quit.
You come up.
I just saw. I was just like,
You come up to grapple him. And he's just you told me to do this to my friend, and he just fights off your arms trying to grapple him. Roswell.
Okay. I'm just gonna kill this guy, I guess.
Just maybe.
Let's see what I can hit. Nice.
Oh, max damage.
And with that, this guy gets done smashing his friend's face in. Looks up, wrestles away, turns, sees Roswell, and with that, another blast comes and smacks this guy straight in the nose.
Oh god, these poor faces.
And him too. His face caves in, and in this epic, almost slow motion way, falls back, hands out to the side, and falls dead on the ground.
And with that, we will take a break. And we're back. Hooray!
I have to do things.
Nick has to do things because he's doing the stream today.
Because it's my channel. Okay, so our guy just killed brutally 2 lesser henchmen and swallowed one big guy with the great axe who's still just in this giant toad Lariac's stomach.
Can I spit him up and loot him? Spit him up and then transform back into myself.
Yes. And,
what happens if he transforms back while it's still in his stomach?
Can I loot?
Part of the magic. I think part of it would just be like magic of him turning back would expel the creature from his stomach.
Can I loot the guy that's in front of me?
Yeah. So Dash himself just pulls the sword out, wipes it clean, puts it back into his sheath, and starts going over to inspect some crates. You guys find 23 pieces of gold and nothing else of interest other than Dash starts to open up some of the crates and barrels and finds red moss. Otherwise, it is just water, like just foodstuffs and other things that these people were using.
Hey, you want to make that 24 so we can split it evenly?
Nope.
I'll take less.
Guess why I chose 23.
I'll take less.
So it's 6 each, 5 for Kiovek.
Yep.
Oh shit, I was muted that whole time. Oh my god, nothing. So, Lariac spit the guy up. Looting. Good, bro. all caught up to when we have sound again on my end for the stream. All right, cool.
So everybody add
So I got 6 gold.
Except for Kiovac, add 5.
Was there any like decent gear? Like, were any of them wearing better leather armor than what I already had?
It's pretty standard armor. There's the great axes or maces that take a weapon, but I don't know what you're proficient with.
Not that.
Yeah. So with that, you're left with a red moss.
I'll take some red moss.
What appears to be a pretty empty area and a tunnel leading down into darkness. And it does definitely lead down, like right away from the light you can see is leading downwards.
Let's make like Star Trek and go into dark.
I'm definitely
Make like what? What
gonna
is
use
this?
the light.
What is this Star Trek?
It was something that they told me about.
Alright, so I'll say while you guys were looting and such and looking around the room, you had you took the time to have a short rest.
Yes.
So roll hit die.
And I get
Hit
all
die
of my
if you
stuff
want.
back. All of my stuff. I think I lost everything.
So you guys kind of take stock of the situation. So this is definitely somewhere that
Nice.
these evildoers, these ruffians, drug smugglers and such, who are taking shelter and storing a lot of their goods and
And I get my spell
that's what
slots back.
Yup.
Cool.
So with that, if you guys are done rolling such, Kivek, did you say you were going to cast light?
yeah, when we're walking down, it's a cantrip, so that we
hey,
can see.
hey Nick,
How? I mean, I'll just the candlelight. Yes, Plin.
can I say before
Jalen.
we do our short rest, I use second wind, and then we take our short rest so that I get the HP and then I get my second wind back?
I mean, so
What?
I mean, I guess.
Okay, cool. It's basically
Go
like,
ahead. I don't care.
It's basically like a free HP or health die or whatever it's
Yeah.
called. Hit die.
Also, like since I was basically like take a short rest. If you had chosen to take the rest before doing that,
It is gonna be a bright light
it's a bright
in a
light.
20-foot radius, and dim light for an extra 20 feet.
Cool.
So 40 feet of
Cool.
of sight.
I just for funsies.
I actually
Yeah.
do get my spell.
After all my rolling there, I think the most damage came from one of the like guys waiting up above in the tunnels. Those guys did nothing. All right. So with that, Kivak leads the way, casting his light, and you guys begin to make your way down this tunnel. And ever so gradually, you notice that it's a slope and going down to the side, so it's one big spiral going down. Based on when you guys had left and during this fight, it's maybe 2 a.m. It's the middle of the night, and you make your way down this tunnel. It goes for what seems to be hours, and you keep going. You're making your way down, looking at the stone where the old sewers were broken down. There's lots of rubble. This is all very freshly dug out. The support beams are fresh wood that was brought in. So this is definitely a recent.
Does it look stable, or does
expansion.
it look like something that could cave in pretty easily?
Yes. No, it is very stable.
Okay.
Very, very stable. And you guys make your way down for
Can I look and see
honestly
if
who
anyone's
knows how
following
far
us?
down into the. Yes, roll perception. There's no one behind you.
Okay.
You guys took care of all the people that may have been in this area, and you make your way down, and the tunnel starts to open up gradually, and then all of a sudden you open up into a vast expanse. It is a beautiful city made out of the rock with, hold on, so I don't get this wrong. Stalactites coming down out of the ceiling, and stalagmites coming up, just massive spires coming up and down with what looks to be buildings basically carved into them. You make your way through the city, the light casting everywhere.
As a rock gnome, does any of this look familiar to me? Does it look like architecture I would know, or do I know anything about the architecture itself?
Roll a history check.
I believe I have advantage because of Artificer's lore. Let me make sure.
Yeah. Roll with advantage.
Okay. Oh no, it's double proficiency.
I would just like to do a...
Oh. So it's just double proficiency, so no advantage, just double proficiency.
It's rolling, but it's taking a minute. There we go. Ooh, natural 20.
Oh, yeah. You immediately kind of recognize this from the lore that your long forgotten family had taught you, what comes naturally in the history of rock gnomes, being familiar with this kind of stuff. It is now, like, it's a drought city. It's obviously been long abandoned. There's no obvious disturbance to the area, no recent torches, braziers, anything. The dust is still pretty kicked in, except for along this path that just goes straight through the middle of the city. There's no buildings, as you guys know, except for these stalagmites coming up, these stalactites coming down with pathways up and down, carving all the way around through all of these. It's, despite being down this deep gloom, you find yourself awed at the beauty of this intricate work and how everything kind of works together in this natural formation, all leading up through the city.
Can I do a perception check to see if I notice anything?
Go ahead.
Notice anything out of the norm?
Nothing than that. There's just the tunneling was recent. This is all very ancient, with just some light footfalls in the dust. Those footfalls, though, only head in one direction. There's no disturbances in the dust heading back the way you came.
So they're heading away from us or towards us?
Just away through the city.
Okay.
As you make your way, you start to see that this cavern is opening up slightly. This gigantic cavern that is who knows how far into the city if you're long. And you get to an area where it becomes obvious that this is all leading up to a giant edifice that you can see of this, what used to be a temple with giant stone columns coming down, these great steps leading up to it, all across the bridge. And as you can tell, the cavern actually goes down into a deep, deep chasm, and you can hear the rustling of water underneath of where this bridge would be, down this chasm. You make your way across the bridge, and you can see up the steps a lone warrior posed on the ground on her knees. She stands, sees you all, and begins to levitate.
I want to step in
She starts to
front of
levitate
everyone.
down the stairs, saying,
So
so Flynn takes the front, and she says, "You're too late. We have what we came for, and he has already left. But now I will have your heads and lead this once glorious city of my ancestors. This great city, this temple, that used to be the center of our religion.
you call this?
Now,
Yeah, you call this a great city? Guys, she thinks this is a great city. And I want to like kind of encourage everyone else to start laughing at her.
I'll kill you first."
Bring it.
Seeing
I look
you.
around confused.
And I'll spit at her.
As she reaches the bottom of the steps, lights begin to swirl. Four lights come out from her body and start to just swirl around over her head, above these stairs, illuminating some of the area in a dim light. You see unmistakably that this Leon Nerys, obviously depicted as the soldier who's been in charge of this drug trade, isn't human. isn't anything any of you are really used to seeing. She is dark-skinned. She has the features of a strong female drow, a sword and a shield at her back. And that's where we'll end tonight.